So, guys, this lawyer has replied Wike and the governor of Edo State. This is coming after Wike was seen in Edo State supporting the governor of the state, saying after all, when he was the governor of Rivers State, that Peter Obi informed him that he was coming to Rivers State and that he provided logistics and all that. Now, this lawyer is saying that Peter Obi has the right to visit Edo State even without informing the governor, that the constitution does not mandate Peter Obi to inform, the governor of the state. That is just out of courtesy that Peter Obi might choose to inform the governor. But, going by what the constitution says, that Peter Obi is not mandated to inform the governor. Don't forget that in that video, Wike was seen making mockery of Peter Obi, that he was sharing food because of politics. So, guys, we have addressed that sharing food of a thing. Peter Obi attended the wedding of, a reverend father, and there they decided to flip tax, telling the poor, the average people, to sit down. Those who are seen as the wealthy in the society should be the ones to serve them. And if Peter Obi even want to play politics, will it be in Igbo land where he got almost 100% of the votes? Should that be where Peter Obi will go to start playing politics? He already has the votes of the Southeasterners, so it's not even necessary. Anyway, guys, back to it. I'm going to allow you to take a look at how, this lawyer has tackled what Wike said in that, gathering in Edo State. Wike just went there to pour, like they will tell you, that pouring fuel into an already burning flame. That's exactly what he wants to do. This is just to tell you that this is a gang up of the APC, ahead of 2027 election. But guess what? Peter Obi's love is being generated organically. He's not forcing people to love him. But, and like you heard the APC, one of the APC chieftains say, people like to follow Obi, but it does not reflect on the votes. Because they rig the votes. People follow Obi, but it doesn't reflect on the votes because of rigging. And that is why we all must stand up to say electoral, reform must happen in this country before the 2027 election. Anyway, guys, let me just allow you to listen to what this lawyer has said. He has really sent this direct message to Wike so that he mind his words. I just hope that Wike comes across this video to know that this country is turning out to become, a lawless country where the constitution does not matter to these people. They just do whatever is in their brain. Take your time and watch this video and let me know what you think about all this. First of all, take a look at what Wike said in Edo State. Then you see the response of the lawyer. Now take a look.
The governor appears too quiet, but be careful. The governor appears too quiet, but be careful. People who keep quiet like this, don't underrate them. Because he knows what he wants to do. He has prepared himself as far as governance is concerned. A man who passed from the tribunal to the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court, he was not deterred. He was focused on making sure he delivers the dividend of democracy to the people of Edo State. So many people would have used that as an excuse. When caught, I cannot be focused. I'm distracted. But this governor refused to be distracted. And in 8 months, see where we are today. He took the bull by the horn, just like what Mr. President did. Immediately Mr. President was inaugurated, he hit the ball rolling. That is what the senator has done in a day by making sure there's nothing like excuses. Even if, assuming Supreme Court said he was not the winner, what it would have meant that for the few months he stayed, he showed the people of Edo State and was committed to work for the people of Edo State. I don't identify with failures. I identify with people who mean well for their people. I thank God you are not operating on government of memorandum of understanding. It does not exist. What your people want is, what are you doing? Not what I will do. When I saw this, and I said, indeed, you have done two things. One of the things you have done by bringing back this new Edo line is to solve the problem of insecurity. So many things happen on the road. You don't know the vehicle you are trying to buy. You don't know who is the driver. But now, nobody will take the risk, seeing that a new Edo line is here. You know the vehicle you are going to board. You know the driver. So if anything happens, the transport authority will know. That will solve the problem. Again, you have reduced the burden on the people. Students, our mother market women and men, you have reduced the burden of transportation. That is touching the lives of our people. Not, people say, a 3D. This is not 3D. This is reality. You are seeing. Seeing is what? Believing. You are not saying that I want to bring back a dollar. No. You have brought back a dollar that's called New Edo Line. And just like our leader said, I'm supporting Asuwaju. How are you supporting him? It's not by coming out on television to say, I have adopted Asuwaju for second term. You must show in concrete terms how Asuwaju will win an election. As in Edo here, what you are doing is giving confidence to the president and commander that yes, the people of Edo State will support me. By providing what they did, I've watched you on television going around constructing roads and making history to construct a flyover. All I want you to do, you may not have had the resources that Rivers State had or is having, but don't stop on flyover 1. I want to give you an assignment, so when you are counting, it will be flyover 1, flyover 2, flyover 3, flyover 4, or flyover 5.
Wike, you too much.
It is possible. It is possible. Show the difference. I finished from office. I can tell you I go home anytime because the records are there to show. Whether you like me or you don't like me, the records are there to show. Just like your governor, former governor, each time he comes home, why did you not run away? Why do you not travel for 4 months? Nobody travels for 4 months. It's boring. If anybody tells you, I'm going on holiday for 1 month, it's a lie. It's because you can't come back home. And as Ayamo has told you, please, they are ready to support you so that you can be coming to Benin, so you can be going to Uromi, so you can be going to Auchi and all parts of Edo State. Performance is not theory. Performance is go and see Edo Line. Go and see this road. Go and see this road. Go and see this hospital. That is performance. And that's why I said when you invited me, I said, I feel honored. I feel honored. I want to identify with you because I know you mean well for the people of Edo State. Let me tell you, leadership is not easy. As a leader, you're a dustbin. People will throw all kinds of things on you. If you are not a governor, nobody will be abusing you. But because you're the governor, that's why every time they will talk one thing or the other. I've watched on television of recent unnecessary debates. And that is why I say Nigerians forget history. When I was governor, when Peter Obi was coming to my state, he notified me that he was coming to my state. I provided logistics, vehicles for him to use. Because at that level, as a profile presidential candidate, if he does not tell you and anything happens, the governor will be held responsible. And people should stop politicking when the truth is being told. Obi, knowing fully well with their so-called coalition, anything can happen. They will accuse the governor that he was behind it. So the statement you made, you are quite right. You didn't say, don't come. All I'm saying, if you are coming, tell me, because I'm here to protect you.
Wike, you too much.
But people play, they give people money, they go to television. You have never told Nigerians, don't come to Edo, and you won't do that. But this so-called profile people who say they are big men in this political period we are in, we have to be careful. Some people can giving you bad name, go and harm anybody. And then they will say the governor is responsible because he knows a coalition member is coming. So, Governor, you are right. You are right. If the man said he will listen to you, it's okay. You've done your own work. You don't need to bring people play to the gallery. This is not where a presidential candidate will be carrying to serve food. No, no, no. And you know, this is pretense. How long will you be serving the food? How long? As a president, then you carry food and be serving. And then Nigerians are laughing. Oh, humble. Who told you that humility? Who told you that? And you people give audience to that kind of a thing. And somebody will be telling you, as a presidential candidate, when I win as a president, I will use commercial plane. And you think he's telling you the truth. Which security will allow you? Which? We must tell ourselves the simple truth. And then he said, this man is humble. Nigerians, you like people who play you while you. You don't like people who will tell you the simple truth. When he was governor, was he serving food? Now because election is coming, I want to serve. Go and listen to him now. Go and listen to him. So, Don't bother yourself. Stand firm in any decision you have taken. Stand firm. If they don't talk about you, then you're not the governor. Any day I wake up, nothing is said about me. I say something is wrong somewhere. So it is my business to keep Nigerians busy to be reading about me. So don't bother yourself. Go ahead. What is important is, do you have the support of your people? Yes. Well, once you have that, go ahead. People like Oshimole is here. Former deputy governors are here. The speaker has told you, if you need more money, come for supplementary. We will give you.
Now governor when they walk, now in we they follow. Edo is shining.
Edo line has made a name. Let me tell you something. In 2007, for us to go to Abuja, we all fly Edo line. One of these days, and their drivers were specially trained. Specially trained. But in 2007, on a Sunday, I was traveling with four of our guys. We are going to Supreme Court for Rotimi Amechi's matter at Uromi on a Sunday. As we were heading to Abuja, around 2 p.m. in the afternoon, armed robbers blocked us. Armed robbers. I've never seen how men can be brave. This driver of a Edo line, very brave. Very, very brave. In fact, we have all collapsed. You know what this driver did? Because of a training and experience, he did as if he had slowed down. And one of the armed robbers came with the gun. You know what he did? The way he used the vehicle, the armed robber jumped into the bush and took off. I will never forget that incident because there are special trained drivers in the Dodai. No transport system. In fact, he gave name to Edo. It's not like in those days when you used to have banded insurance. Edo line was a transport system that had its name. So you have gone back to the people of Edo. You can see people talking. They say, look, we can't believe it that Edo line is what? Back. I was asking you whether you have a place in Abuja. You said yes. I asked you, where is it? He said it's at Otako. I said, has it not been revoked? He said no. I said, are you sure? He said yes. I said, even if it has been revoked, I have unrevoked it, I have cancelled it. Because we must support you because you mean well for your people. Your humility is very infectious. Your humility is very infectious. But there's something I said, and I want to say before the public. I want to repeat it. You have been chased left, right, and center. And God said, this is the man I want. And by the grace of God, it has come to stay. The man who didn't want to has run away. So he has no peace wherever he is now. When he sees lizard, he will jump. You say they have come. You don't need to bother him again. Concentrate in your work. Forget him. The people are with you. But let me tell you, if you are forgiving him, they come again to look for your trouble. Anything they see, they take. That time is no longer your fault. You have remained quiet, you are focused, they are now the ones coming again. At that time, you have to say that, look, my brother, that I'm quiet does not mean I don't know what to do. It's very, very important for you. So you can achieve your results. So I don't need to spend money in pursuing a lizard. You don't need to. You have won. See how people are happy. It's 8 months. Who knows what will happen in 2 years? Who knows what will happen? Who knows what will happen? Don't relent. Don't relent. Make sure you change the narrative of the last 8 years. It was a disaster for you. And I was one of those who caused that disaster. It was. So, please, where Adam to show me the stop, try and see. Government say continue. In as much as it will help the people of Edo, please make sure you give to them. When I went to Abuja, Mr. President said this, don't bother about what has happened before. Be focused. Today, we are seeing the result. It's through the support, mainly of Mr. President and the National Assembly. Adams is here. There's no time our matter comes up at National Assembly that they will not give me 100% support. There's no time. Because they know that we are focused, we will never be distracted. Forget about people who say you come from so-so place. I don't care. What I bother is how to support Mr. President to change the face of Abuja. And we're achieving it today. You continue to follow the way Mr. President is going, the way he's doing. And I respect you, the way you defend Mr. President. I don't like those, only when they see President, they speak for 2 hours. When President is not there, they will speak for 1 minute. Your own, every Nigerian knows where you stand. I'm not here for party. I'm here to support good things. Since you are doing good things, I have come. Nobody will tell me because I'm not to your party. That is their business. That's their business. As soon as you are doing the right thing, I'm also there. I have never hidden my position. And anybody who knows me know that I don't play 2 ways. I play straight. When I go home today, I'm happy. And I know all those who came with me are happy of what they have seen. So we are very happy with you. Performance brings envy. Performance brings hatred. Amongst your colleagues, amongst your friends, performance brings envy, brings jealousy, and brings hatred. What did you show yourself? After these 8 months you came, who go die? You that have stayed more than 8 months, show your own. But instead of to encourage you, they'll be jealousing you. And the worst of it is me that came. That will give you more enemy. Me coming here will give you more enemy. Not for the people of Edo from outside, but the people of Edo are happy because I identify with development. On this note, sir, I want to join you, our leaders, and the good people of Edo to commission what you've done for the interest of the people of Edo State. Thank you.
Nobody needs any permission from anybody or any governor to visit any state. But most especially for politically exposed people, or, especially during politics, being the chief security officers, most times out of courtesy, people inform the state government that they're coming to their town or to their state to enable them make adequate preparation, provide security, and all of that, or really out of courtesy. But otherwise, constitutionally, you are not required to inform anybody that you are coming to that state. It's simply a matter of courtesy. Also, to ensure that, because irrespective of political party, these people, are friends at that level. They are not quarreling. So also, a politically exposed person also might want to pay a courtesy visit on maybe the governor or the monarch or other persons in the state. So it is merely out of courtesy. You really don't need anybody's permission to visit any state. But I also understand the governor's explanation to some extent. They are all playing politics. We remember during the tenure of Godwin Obaseki, he did issue a similar warning to Adams Oshiomhole that as the chief security officer of the state, anytime he's coming into his state, considering especially when they now, were in different political parties, and anytime he was coming into his state and that his supporters were going to cause, uprising, that there was need for him to know. That also, the people that are supporting the governor today then condemned, or those that are condemning the governor today, supported Obaseki's statement because then they were in PDP and Obaseki was the governor. And those people who are supporting this governor today then condemned Obaseki's statement that that statement was reckless, it shouldn't have been made. And that's why for me, I think it's all politics that is at play here. And they also, even if the governor means, that certain permissions should be taken from him, as leaders, I think our leaders should also, be tutored on how to make public statements. And so it is common amongst them. They do these things to themselves. Unfortunately, now, Peter Obi is the one enjoying, the sympathy of his supporters, and that's why the Commissioner of Information in Edo State is trying to allude to what happened in Anambra State in his time as governor of the state, because they all do it to each other.
So, guys, you have seen it for yourself. What we are saying here is that Wike is just going there. They want to gang up against Peter Obi, but guess what? It's not going to work. This is pure gang up. That is what we are seeing. Wike instigating, the governor of Rivers, Edo State. That's why the man came out again to say he's retracting his stance that Peter Obi shouldn't visit the state without telling him. They are trying to threaten Peter Obi. See, obedience, it's in your hand. Like the obedience in Edo State are supposed to come out and have a press conference and invite, the media houses and also talk openly, publicly for people to know you people's mindset. And you give Peter Obi a welcome invitation that anytime he wants to visit the state, that he's allowed, because the constitution does not mandate him, to inform the governor that you guys are going to rally around Obi and ensure that nothing happens to him. You just have to come out. Obedience. You guys have been a very big, and I don't even know how to describe your support for Peter Obi. It has been amazing. And this time around, look at the gang up against Obi, in the states. That's why you guys have to come out and send a direct message to this governor so that he will know that it's not just about him being, a governor. It's about the people deciding and, taking decision on whom they want to follow, whom they feel can take care of them as the next president of this country. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.